I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Is there aught this pawn might do for you?
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light. What ought I to do?
What must needs be done?
Time to hit the sack.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
That's acting up today.
Sir Murdin's a man who prizes decorum, you see. He won't take a liking to you lest you show proper deference to him and to magic.
Oh, there's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
I'm not taking any pest.
Got nothing to fear if I'm
Fine. Out of the car, all of you.
all that fuss. And nary of my feet should take me. You've got to be somewhere to make some quick call.
I'll not take that from you.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow. Breaking my back for someone else.
Fine. Out of the car, all of you.
Wonder if I could have led a better life.
How dare you! So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to...
Leave this place at once. You have no right to be here.
All my years.
My curative magic's at your disposal. Halt, if you please. I grant your weapon a magical boon.
I am sorry.
Hang in there. Help will surely come.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Got some business with me, do ye? I'm not risking my life.
I got the foggy. Losing not fine.
Paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Truly?
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Magics are at your disposal.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Bleeding amateurs. No respect for their tools.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
I got nothing for ye.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
It's this way.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Whence might we procure such a thing?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Mayhap I'll nose around. See what's selling lately.
I warn you, I'm not easily impressed.
Any interesting tidings to share? Heard of any ways to make some meat?
That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly!
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
'Tis uncommon for...
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. Are you sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay you anon, you've my word.
Not you again! I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well, aye. If you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it. This is the one you've been eyeing, isn't it? Go on then, take it.
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you.
He seems a young man of decent character. I believe his
I brought you something.
Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold
Always a pleasure.
Is there aught this pawn might do for you?
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind, curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing. No matter how they fascinate me, 'tisn't to be.
The goblin's lair lies... I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Go on, have a look.
Many thanks. Interested in my wares?
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act in.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I only hope your memories of our journey are as fond as mine, Arisen.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map. Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll... see to it.
"'Twas a fine journey we shared. Wherever your travels take you, I pray you go in health."
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask.
I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift,
that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the poor never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the arisen.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. In all Vernworth. Much obliged. This inspires your professionalism.
Treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it!
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Right, though no definitive records remain.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with. Simply say the word. Do come again.
Well chosen, Arisen. I'm certain you'll master that vocation as no other could. I eagerly await the battles to come.
Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard, then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We ought not to keep the recipient waiting.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
Crowds make for easy pickings. What should I get up to?
I'm not risking my life for repentance.
Apologies, but I can't offer...
About time I taught that dullard a lesson.
Boots laced, belt strapped.
Suppose I'm gonna give the ox some feed. This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
All's lost.
That there's a Minotaur.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Your son! Did try not to touch hold. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere? Nearby.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or soul. Or learn.
Come rain or shine, I'll make the best.
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Fancy a look at my wares? My bed. Lots to do.
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Quite, though no definitive records remain.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till...
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full week at no charge. What a steal!
I quite agree. We must rest, though the sun is still up. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard and Melv. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
This ox cart's bound for Mel. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
We're done for! The fire must be put out to hear our comrade. It burns.
Most impressive, Master. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
A resounding success!
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
What is the meaning of this?
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
That's just what I was thinking.
I'll be your teeth, should your party lack for bite. Such is the warrior's lot.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him.
Might that be a wakestone shard? How lucky we are to have stumbled across one.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard and Melv. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Follow me, if you would.
Not much going on.
Where are you going?
How have you been?
A few hours sleep ought to help order my thoughts.
Don't you erred, alas, would that you were our sovereign.
Mind, I have time for a citizen in need.
Alas, would that you were our...
How wonderful.
Mayhaps it's time I went looking for it. That place puts my hairs up. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself. Can't remember the last
Looking for work?
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Pleasure doing business with you.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin. Some time past, I encountered an elf in the forest across the river. He was tall, and rather handsome, I must say, but there was a coldness to the way he looked at me. Almost pitying-like, I tell you. Whether we speak the same tongue or not, they shan't make any friends with that sort of demeanor. They're said to be an elven village someplace deep in the mountains, but I can't imagine they'd welcome visitors.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
Alas, would that you were our...
Splendid! Is there aught I can do for you? I would gladly offer you any aid I can.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. That place puts my hairs on end. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only it is a dangerous place. I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now. So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir. I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. Go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye. But my feet know it better than I do. But my brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go then. My life's in your hands, friend.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
How
Strange.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread. So tired. I bet he's been to Where are you going?
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on, same as I.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I have. Not an enemy in sight. I'm almost disappointed.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns. I have an approximate idea of where Sir Norbert may be found. My talents lie in combining materials. And I'll...
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
Have at me! I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die. The arisen has been drenched. Nicely done.
That'll be a good.
Well said. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
Norbert, are you hurt? Let us see what you're made of!
We've no healing magic at our disposal, so a curative will have to do it.
Hold on. I have something on the tip of my tongue.
You pushed your luck too far. I thought I was done for.
It was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Aye, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
Let us take every precaution that we might see our charge delivered safely. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
It!
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. Even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. 2 good deeds in one, you might say. We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard and Melv. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
This is an outrage!
We're still in the fight!
We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard and Melv. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Seems... Aye.
I'll
have nightmares if I let myself worry overmuch. Time to be heading home.
What am I supposed to do?
I'm in your debt, sir. You helped me learn a valuable lesson today. Ne'er again will I let...
Well met, sir.
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? It is a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report? The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? I believe I can guide you to the person in question. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Pray.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as balls.
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
I am well enough, thank you.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I'm none too
You're
proud to scalp
really
up.
pushing your luck.
Oh! A hobgoblin!
Flame will accomplish little against this foe.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
What do you want?
Now this is a conundrum.
Ah, you've
You've returned. How did you fare on the journey to Melv? Splendid! You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters.
Ox guards seem a convenient choice for a longer journey. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
I quite agree.
Go on.